This is your sign to stop trying to niche down as a soul-led, heart-centered, spiritual entrepreneur. So if you're struggling with that, if you have been struggling to show up in the way that you want to show up, create your business, grow your business, whatever it is that seems to kind of be stopping you from moving forward, and you think it's because you don't have this niche thing figured out, or maybe you're trying a certain niche but it just doesn't feel completely aligned. I just want you to stop, and I want you to listen up to this message. This is for you. Please stop trying to niche down. Okay. All right, first, if you know exactly what you want to do and you're like, yes, I love working with couples and I want to do relationship coaching, and I know that that is what I'm called to do. Like, beautiful, wonderful, go do that. I believe that when you really know what you want to do, or especially when you're like not in kind of the spiritual entrepreneurial world. And I'm just thinking about YouTube, and I'm thinking about my son who loves watching gamer videos on YouTube, right? Like, that is a very different thing than what I'm talking about. Yes, that is a very specific niche, and those people love what they're doing, and they have like a core group of people that they serve. Beautiful, wonderful, like, let them do them. But what I see happening too often is that people who are really just heart led and called to make a bigger impact in this world, led and called to share their own unique gifts and perspective and wisdom and healing in the variety of ways in which that looks. Getting caught up in this story of I need a niche is really going to hinder and delay how you're showing up. Because if your experience is anything like mine, I kept like pivoting from niche to niche, and things just didn't quite feel right. So when they didn't feel right, I didn't think they were in alignment. And really, I just wasn't giving myself permission to show up and just talk about the things that I really wanted to talk about. And it's really crazy, how noisy and loud the online space is, especially when you are wanting to grow your business in this way. And there's so many marketing people and so many business coaches and people out there telling you that there is this one specific strategy to do this. And if you're not doing that, it's wrong, or you're not going to be successful. And it's just complete BS, because there is not a one size fits all strategy or fix. If there were, everyone would be doing it and everyone would have success doing that. Okay, so let's just clear the air. You can take a deep breath, a deep sigh of relief with me. Right? The only strategy is really being true to yourself, following where you feel guided, trusting your own intuition, trusting those like deeper longings in your heart, how you feel called to show up. I always say, like, how the divine wants to move through you. Really listening to that, honoring that, trusting that, and then taking action in that direction. And then, yes, there may be some little bits of strategy that also support you in doing that. But even in that, there are so many options, right? There are so many things that you can do. And really what you should be doing is the thing that lights you up, the thing that gets you excited, because consistency and sharing your message and just showing up in a way that gets you excited and allows other people to connect to the energy that you're bringing, that is going to serve. That is what is going to keep you consistent, because you're having fun. You're in, alignment with how you're meant to show up. And again, it's easy to fall into the trap of, I should be doing something different. I should be talking about something different. I should only be talking about one thing. But this is the difference with healers, with light workers, with more, again, spiritual entrepreneurs, and however that looks, your gift, your niche is you. It's your magic. It's your unique modalities in which you work, the ways in which you heal, the energy you bring to your work, to your clients, to what, again, whatever that looks like. Maybe you write a lot, to your blogs, to maybe you do videos, whatever that may be. You are the niche. You are the magic. It is all about you. And that energy will reach and permeate across whatever it is you're trying to convey. But it is hard to be and feel connected to that energy. It's hard to kind of magnetize the things that you want to magnetize when you are not living in alignment with, again, that like deeper calling. What do you really want to do? Who do you really want to serve? When I first started this journey, I knew exactly what I wanted to support women with. I had gone through a huge, inner transformation, spiritual awakening, and I just never felt better. And I was just like, why in the heck has no one talked about this? Why did I not know about this? And, of course, now I'm in this space, in this world, and so many people are talking about it, and it's so beautiful. But when I first got started, I allowed the noise of the niching and this is what you need to do and this is the strategy you need to follow to overwhelm me. And again, there's no judgment there. It was part of my own journey. And in hindsight, I can say, I probably wouldn't have wasted time, like my valuable time, if I had just stayed true to the exact thing that I knew I wanted to do from the start, where instead I was like jumping from niches and like, maybe I should talk about this and maybe I should talk about this. And I, again, have done so much of my own inner work around that. I've come completely like 360 back around to where I started. And I finally just like truly feel in alignment with this and feel so excited. And that's what allows me to show up and be consistent and make videos and be really excited about what I'm sharing. And for you, I'm sure it has some depth to it, right? Like even if you are an astrologer, there's still like a lot of spirituality and healing, in that wisdom. There's multiple layers and dimensions to all of our work, and we each kind of have our own little flair in the way that we, bring things together, bring modalities together, the way we talk about whatever it is we love talking about. So don't compare yourself to what other people are doing. Know that there is space for you to show up here exactly as you are. And that is the most important thing on your own journey. Your own journey, coming back always to your truth, to standing in your power, to being aligned and being your most authentic self. That is the most important thing. Sorry, my kids are home from school for Thanksgiving break, and I keep thinking that you may be hearing bits and pieces of them in the background, so my apologies. Trying to sneak away and do a couple of moments of filming some videos here and there. But again, there is space for you. People will resonate with whoever they resonate with, and that's a very like personal a personal thing. And some people are not going to like me or like the way I show up or like how I speak or whatever it may be, and like that's fine and that's beautiful. And if they want to get the message from someone else that they're going to get it from, they relate to, it resonates with them better, wonderful, great, right? But then there will be people who resonate with me instead of someone else, and there will be people that resonate with you instead of someone else, right? And I also, I'm sure like you, watch a ton of different types of people on YouTube, and I love it. And I listen to this platform so much more. So again, just show up being yourself. sharing the message that you truly feel called to share, that you know will be in service to the people that need to hear it, the people that are on this journey. You are not here to try to convince people to get on the journey. You're not here to try to convince people to change their beliefs. You are simply showing up, sharing whatever it is that you want to share in the way you want to share it. And when people are meant to find you, when people are ready, when people are on this journey, they will connect with you, but they won't be able to if you're not really standing in your own truth, really showing up authentically. So again, giant permission slip to trust yourself. You are the niche. Share more of your genius, share more of your greatness, share more of your brilliance, share more of you authentically. And that is the magic. All right, I hope you have a beautiful day. I am going to be posting a video about Mercury in retrograde, which is happening already. Sorry, I was just looking at the date here, and using Mercury in retrograde to really like power up your manifestations. And next week, the 4th, 5th, and 6th of December, there's some big energy happening. So I'm going to be doing a free 3-day activation working with each of the energies on those days. If that's something if that is something that sounds interesting to you, be sure to sign up for my newsletter. You can see the link in the description box so that you can get on the email list to have the information about what that looks like. And I'll share a little bit more about it in my Mercury retrograde video, which I will hopefully be getting out here in the next day or so. All right, have a beautiful day. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you tomorrow.